at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Johnny, I just got a notification that Throga's live and it's TGIFF. You should tune in right now.
It's live now?
Just now.
Throga?
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
That's my favorite.
It's been 3 weeks. Is that?
It's been 1 week since you looked.
1 week. I was thinking, wait, how does that song go? Way too long without our beloved. Thank God it's Filipino Friday. Good morning, Stephanie, and Evelyn, and Chris, and Francesca. Latte lover, I hope you're doing well. My love.
Oh, yeah.
Ciao.
How you doing?
Let's see. May, Michelle, Elena. There's so many wonderful names. Dorothy. That was my dad's mom's name. Dorothy. Hello. Good morning. And Christina. It's good to see you all. And Ray and Chris. I'm excited to be here. I need this morning. I'm tired. It's been a long week. Went through a little stress on Sunday. I don't know if you heard, but we're here.
What happened?
We're not going into that, but we're here, and that's all that matters. Today on the docket is we have Jed Madela. We have Jason D. I was told, or perhaps if I read the comments correctly, or interpreted them correctly, I might have been scolded. It is not Jason Die. It is, in fact, Jason D. It's spelled D-Y, so my bad.
Yeah, I would have thought that too. So yeah.
Well, thanks for having my back.
No worries.
And we have, of course, the Queen, Regine Velasquez, on today's docket. And we're adding something new because we love y'all so much, and we
We're gonna start these things later?
I didn't say we love you so much. I meant we love the people watching so much.
Oh, okay.
It's a total difference.
Just got excited for 1 second there.
At the end of every Filipino Friday, we are throwing in a viral video. Like last time we watched, oh my goodness, what was his name? Started with an N. Help me out. Oh, he was so good. Hold on. You guys are gonna say it in the chat before I can get to it. I'm looking it up. Let's see if I can beat you. It's not lemon.
Love Velasquez.
Lemuel Lanes. Yes. He was awesome. Where they were just kind of like singing at the bar and whatnot. And so today.
Oh yeah.
So today we're going to check out. You guys are recommending our video of Rachel Gabreza, I think, and she's singing. And I'm going to say it wrong, of course, but Akin Lang. Pretty sure that's the first song we reacted to with Morissette. So that song's no joke. So I'm not sure what we're going to get there, but we're going to at the end. I said it wrong. It's Velasquez, not Quez. Thank you for that. So we're it's going to be a long journey to get me to say things correctly. So we're going to add that at the end of every TGIFF, some of those viral videos. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. And I need to hear some tunes. I'm excited. Johnny, let's begin. Say your line, please.
Yes, please. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you always know when TGIF is coming up next. It's Fridays. They're Fridays.
Don't forget the song.
You don't have to describe to know that.
Thank God it's Filipino Fridays. You forgot the very generic Americanized song.
Oh, the one that's that thing. Thank God it's Filipino Fridays.
The land where everyone can sing. Thank God it's Filipino Fridays. And now let's begin. Yes, that's the song.
I like your version better.
We'll work on it. Also, please
I just realized
be sure.
I don't have a sustain pedal. I don't have my sustain pedal.
Why not?
I can grab it. Because I had to use it for something else.
You need... What if you have glorious music you have to play? You need your sustain pedal. While you grab that, I'm going to pitch... Buying us a coffee, please, to help support our page so we can continue to grow and keep the hackers away for as long as we can. You can also become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely member for extra perks. And please be sure to check out Throga.com to learn more about the 7 dimensions of singing with our online vocal courses. All right, so I'm coming back out of here. I'm going to put Shirley on. Well, Johnny's getting his sustain pedal. Do you guys know what a sustain pedal is? It might be obvious to some, maybe not others. So I've got one here because I would never show up to this without a sustain pedal, unlike Johnny. If you're laughing in the background. So if I were to play several notes together, that's without a sustain pedal. If I sustain the note, so I'm pressing the pedal, it literally sustains the pitch. So see how it just connects everything, makes it more beautiful? Not as beautiful.
It's way prettier.
It's way prettier. It's not as beautiful as Shirley Jones, but you know, what are you going to do?
No. Okay. I'm back. Oh,
all right. It's.
I was very distracted.
I understand.
So incomplete.
All right. So first up, Jed. This is Didn't We Almost Have It All? And I just want to get right into a song because we're talking too much, and I just need to hear some music. So I'll put the poll after this. You guys will be able to vote on the second song.
That's weird.
What?
That's weird that we're doing this song, because before this, I had no idea that we were doing this song. I was singing that song to myself for some reason.
Really?
Randomly this morning when I was getting ready. Yeah.
Wow, it's very fortuitous of you.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, here we go. Delicate control.
Touching you, I feel it all again. Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had was giving. The fall, my friend. The love in you makes life worth living. Didn't we almost have it all? The night
Here we go.
held until the morning. You know you never love that way again. Did we almost have it all?
All right, little pause. What? I wish I could turn it up louder. This is as loud as it goes. Like, I want to hear it more. I don't know if you're having that experience, Johnny, but
It's okay for me, I think.
Okay.
I think it's all right.
so a couple things off the bat. I mean, like I said, just there's the control. And it's so subtle. It feels. What's the word you use often to describe singers like this, where they keep things at bay?
Good.
Yes, good. No, restrained. There's not, but not like in a negative way. It's just like there's just a sense of like I'm just gonna do this here. It's just very delicate movements.
Revving the engine just a little bit to show, there's power there, but not showing the whole thing yet. Yeah, not revealing the whole thing yet.
Super smooth tone, great pitch accuracy, the runs, everything's great, and I love his just. I feel like he's just almost like toying with us a little bit. It's just all these little delicate moments. So I'm really interested to see how this unfolds. Just smooth all the way around. I'm really enjoying his voice. I want to say also, thank you so much for the super chat, dear Durs Lemur. I hope I have that right because you supported our page. Yeah. I really want to say it right. Yes. We will. We'll have choices when we get to Jason shortly, so we'll get to that. Go ahead, Johnny.
No, he is toying with us. It's kind of like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like high school or something with all the ladies just toying with us. And
okay, you had a different experience than me. I was sorely neglected by all of them.
Oh, but I want more. It's working.
Oh no. We're just gonna keep playing the song.
The way you used to touch me felt so fine. We kept our hearts together down the line. A moment in the soul can last forever. Help me bring the feeling back again. Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had was giving.
Oh, God, he's so good.
The ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Loving you makes life worth living. Didn't we almost have it all? The nights we had until the morning.
Ah.
You know you'll never love that way again. Didn't we almost have it all? Didn't we have the best of times when love was young and new? Couldn't we reach inside and find the love of me and you? 'Cause we'll never ever gonna lose it again. 'Cause once you know what love is, you'll never let it end.
Nice.
Ah.
Almost have it all.
Oh, man.
Love was all we had worth giving. You know the ride with you was worth the all, my friend. The love in you makes life worth living. Didn't we almost have it all? The nights we held until the morning.
I love his grit.
You'll never
Oh, yeah.
love that way again. Till we almost have it all.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, now, where was this guy hiding? Because obviously, the reason we're just discovering him now is not because of us and our ignorance. It's because he was hiding from us.
Yes.
Another one that's just under our noses the whole time. He's great, man. And yeah, toying with us indeed. I mean, he was definitely like,
you could tell.
He's playing it safe in the beginning, but you knew where it was going. And he was just, by the end, he's like living up there with the C5s and C6s, or C5 and
C5s, yeah. With no hint of the passaggio. Like, there was like no passaggio being like that crack that often you might hear between chest voice and head voice. You know, like right there is usually where guys start, that G or FGA space is where the voice sometimes gets a little bit tight. You end up in almost like a yelly, belty tone. He's just completely smooth and totally balanced all the way up to that. And then adds the vibrato, which just kind of helps relax the tone even more. Brilliant. And then he chooses to like override with a little bit of grit in the middle section here.
Yeah, so he's a theater guy, right? But it still sounds quite pop.
Yeah. And there he chose to have the break. Yeah. That there, you can hear like that little crack there. Those are just ornaments that he's choosing to add in there. It's actually an intentional imbalance of air pressure. Listen to that again. Like that little cry. So cool. Oh, it's so good. Okay.
Just one of those classic belting voices, man. I mean, and I love, and so I think somebody said that he's got a theater background, which I can totally get
cool.
and can see that and hear that. But not every person with a theater background who has that type of formal training and chops can make that leap over to like the prom. And I think he works really well on a song like that.
Yes, he does. All right, so I'm setting up the poll for the second one. I appreciate the suggestions coming in. However, we've pre-selected songs for you to choose from based on our last Filipino Friday. So that's kind of how it works. So if you're new here, when we announce later who next Friday's artist will be, you leave the comments, not in the chat, but leave the comments after the live stream, so then we know what songs you guys want in preparation for the next one. So
can I talk about the song real quick? The song.
Go ahead. Yeah. Well, I'm doing that. Like please.
That plays into Filipino Fridays perfectly, because I feel like the Filipinos as a whole, at least the songs that we've heard, they have really good taste in music. I really like their taste, and they tend to pick, at least for our show, that there's the songs that they've been picking are really interesting, and I feel like they accentuate the singer in a really great way. So obviously everybody knows this song is Whitney Houston. So it starts, that chorus starts in D. Great melody, great chord progression. But then what's cool is it modulates up that minor third to F. Which gives, if you have a singer that can like belt it out like Jed there, it just gives them a platform to be able to showcase their stuff a little bit more, because it's going up higher. It's the same melody, but just gives a little more energy, a little more range. So I love that.
Yeah.
Love a good modulation.
Actually, I'm just saying yes. I wasn't listening to anything you just said. I was working on the poll. But when it comes to song structure and breaking down and modulations, I heard you say that Johnny's king, so I'm just going to blindly agree.
Yeah, somebody asked if you and I are single. We are not, but we are also not together, though it might seem like that.
The whole Bert and Ernie dynamic, question mark.
The amount that he just ignores me when I'm talking, it's just...
It's a true example of a quality relationship.
Yes.
Okay, so the poll is up for Jed. We're moving on to Jason D. This is Emotion. This was the number one request. Destiny Child, right?
Destiny's Child.
The image looks like it's him
All of Destiny has a child. Yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna say is this one of those videos where he's just overlapping himself? It's like 3 versions of him. I'm just going by the thumbnail at the moment. So, or maybe he's.
You're welcome, Eileen. You're welcome.
One of triplets.
Just in case.
And as always, we come back just like we're doing Regine after Jason here. It's like we circle back to artists. So if you don't see the song that you like or you want it today, don't sweat it. We're gonna come back and hear more. These are based on suggestions from last time. So, all right, and
real quick, thank you so much for the coffee buyers. We got Latte Lover and Chris helping out the Throga cause.
Thank you. We are a cause. I don't know if that's the right term to use, the Throga cause.
Yeah, a cause for concern. Yes, that's us.
So, Jed versus Maury, that may be, I see you guys are requesting that one. We're going to have another focus on Maury for a Reaction Wednesday. And it's the same thing. I was going to tell you later that there's a ton of requests for a Mariah Carey medley between Regine and Maury. We're not doing that today. We're going to save that for a Maury day coming up. Okay. All right,
yeah, we can't do too much more. You can only have so much morphine.
That is
otherwise you'll become addicted.
That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying we can't do Maury. I'm saying those songs are pre-selected for that event.
No, but
dare take away my morphine.
You can't do too many drugs in a month, right?
All right, well, I suppose there's an argument to be made.
Obviously, Maury's the exception.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we got to get that Duo Tuesday idea in there too. Thank you for the reminder.
Tuesdays.
It's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside. And who's the one you're clinging to instead of me tonight? That I need you, tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You'll never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotions taking me over. Caught up in sorrow, lost in the song. But if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. Don't you know there's nobody left in this world to hold me tight? Don't you know there's nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight? Good night.
There's going to be no place appropriate to stop this because it's just continuous harmonies. Even when he's not singing the lead, there's these great layers going on.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned this, I think it was in our last Friday, 3 weeks ago, so we're catching up here. The male singers are just bringing it consistently. I mean, we tend to kind of, in the States, I'm just used to like the female singers being more of like the standout.
They're seemingly more impressive, yeah.
Belters and riffs and yeah. I mean, there's exceptions, and I'm not saying we don't have any, but it's just one after another. It's like this gold standard of riffs and range and belting and smooth tones more than anything that we're seeing consistently from these male vocalists. It's incredible.
They're so suave. It's got to be a bunch of guys just walking around like Johnny Suavo, Not to use my name as an example of suaveness.
Everyone be like Johnny.
So, yeah, I remember. Again, this is a great song. I think I was with you the first time we heard Destiny's Child's version of this. This is actually a Bee Gees song. I remember it. It was special to me.
Wow.
Obviously, it wasn't special.
I'm really not paying attention to you during our shared life experiences.
Apparently not. Yeah, that's great.
And I didn't know this was Bee Gees. I had no idea. Yeah. Does this reflect more of the original style? Because I feel like Emotions is more like up like Didn't Destiny's do like more of like a driving pop production with it?
No,
or something?
it's got this kind of like.
It is laid back. Okay.
It's got the halftime feel. Yeah, it's more laid back.
I haven't heard it in a while.
I love. I mean, obviously, it's the same singer. I love when a sort of interest vibrato is harmonized and matched.
Yeah.
You know, it's so in this case, like kind of hits the note and then it like trails off with the vibrato. It's very like thick, but it's you got three parts matching it. It's so cool.
It's incredible. Just before I hit play again, a reminder, especially for those of you who are new here, we don't need to continue requesting songs. They're already pre-selected, and so you'll be able to vote them on the poll. And the only time we look at requests anyway is in the comments after the live stream, because the chat is just like thousands there. So just enjoy the song we're listening to, and you guys can, interact with each other there. But song requests, please don't spam them. Otherwise, Mr. Green will have to show up, and I really hate to ban you guys.
And I really love to play that song, so I'm conflicted because I don't want to see you mad, but I love playing the whole thing. But I'm going to resist for a second.
All right, here we go.
Good night.
Prada.
Good night.
And even the crescendos.
I'm here at your side, a part of all the things you are.
Oh,
My God, hold on, I want to hear that again.
So delicate.
Part of all the things you are. But you're not a part of someone else. You gotta go find your shining star. Where are you now? Now that I need you, tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion taking me over. I'm trying hard, but I can't stop crying. Lost in the soul. This only heart of mine is dying. Come home to me, come home, come home, come home, come home. Nobody left in this world. There's nobody left in this world to hold me tight. There's nobody left in this world. Good night. Now that I need you, wherever you go, that leads to your ocean. You'll never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotions taking me over. I'm caught up in sorrow. Don't you know I'm lost without you, baby? Come home to me, darling. Nobody to hold me. There's nobody to kiss me. Good night.
Where do all these riffs come from in this country? I have a theory. You know how when we were babies growing up, they played like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and all the nursery rhymes. I feel like they, in the Philippines, when you're like 1 year old, they play it like Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey in your crib just constantly. And it's just absorbed as a young child. Just the soul, just infused.
Oh. I mean, it feels so when I'm hearing those riffs that clean, and same thing with Katrina and Daryl and just like the standout riff monsters, right? If it just feels like such a foreign superpower to me, because it's just nothing I ever developed. I didn't grow up listening to R&B at all. Like the music I was listening to, it just was kind of absent. Not that I wasn't aware that it existed, but I didn't explore it, develop it, and I certainly didn't take the time to consciously cultivate it. So when I hear it, it's just like, Like, I get it. I understand. I can explain mechanically exactly what's happening, but to actually execute it like that, just the thousands of hours and exposure and play and everything is just awesome.
I mean, I can do them a little bit, but it's definitely not supernatural to me, and I can break them apart and kind of hear what they're doing. But it just in case you guys don't know, that stuff is really tough to do. And it's really tough, and they're just
so easy.
They're just slinging it like Spider-Man slinging his web. It's just like one after another, and they're all different and they're all unique.
Yes. Man. Excuse me. I appreciate the question that came in for, if we would be doing like an open like live request stream. We do those occasionally. For Filipino Fridays, it's tough though, because we have to kind of like not just prepare the thumbnail ahead of time or whatever, but it just eats up so much time when we're trying to find and guess what to do. But for our Reaction Wednesdays, we do that occasionally. And we're going to be doing that. Should I tell you when? I'm going to tell you when. Because we're going to be doing, with the exception of maybe a few planned, we're doing open live requests with Katrina on Reaction Wednesday, August 14th. So that's like in less than 2 weeks. And then SB19 on August 28th. So as far as the Filipino groups, those will be live requested scenarios. So that'll be a lot of fun. All right, back to, I guess, the next poll here.
When every singer in a region is amazing, then there really is no down week for focusing on one.
This is true.
It's all good. Every time you announce what the next show is, like, that's a great show. So is that's a great show.
I mean, I could literally just like put every artist from the Philippines on a wall and just blindly throw darts at it and be like, that's a good show. Like, let's do that one.
Yeah, we're not collecting scraps here, people. It's all prime rib every week.
Second song
question. Am I delayed, or is it fine on your end?
Oh, it is a little delayed at the moment.
Okay.
You'll catch up.
Call.
No, stay with us. So this for the second songs for Jason, I'm just going to set up the poll right now, is Dayan Basa Langit. That is with Maury. So we do have a Maury option today. We have Say You'll Never Go with Eric Santos, who is scheduled for next Filipino Friday. Little heads up. JR and Daryl Ong. Oh man, how do you choose just between those two? And then you have Forever
Art
featuring JR. I don't know these people.
No mushrooms with my prime rib. Thank you very much, Art.
We've always art.
We've discussed this in our Diamond member meetings we have. So I don't know if you guys aren't aware of it. So the Diamond members, we all get together and have a big Zoom meeting, and we just hang out and talk. And one of the topics that's come up is my massive dislike for mushrooms as a whole. But I mean, I wouldn't say that I dislike them. I don't like the texture, the taste, just the overall vibe or energy of them, or anything about them. But I don't mind them.
So I can't get this to say. All right, well, I can't add. It won't let me add all the names because it's too long. But the Say You'll Never Go is one with Eric J and Daryl. So let me just put that up. Yeah. So if you want to become a Diamond Throw-Only member, there's limited spots. I think there's only 2 or 3 spots left for that. And you can find out what Johnny's favorite foods are and least favorite foods. And I think that's worth a membership in and of itself.
It's pretty compelling discussions we have.
It really is.
Actually, they're awesome. I love those meetings so much. They're so fun.
My God, yeah. Rubber Ducky.
Thanks.
What does Rubber Ducky have to say?
Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Rubber Ducky, I'm in love with you.
Rubber Ducky says, hold on, I got this. I missed it. So this is where you've been hiding. Now I know why I'm all alone here in the Sesame Street bathtub. Thanks for your support. Rubber Ducky.
Wait, is that okay? That's not art.
It probably is.
Yeah. Wait a second. No, it's Erica. Erica.
Oh, thanks, Erica.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Queen Regine has arrived to the show. This is Sometime Somewhere. This was the most requested, and this is from back in 2004. So this is 20 years ago. And then, of course, we will have a poll. And yes, Piece of Sky is in the poll selection, unless you keep requesting it, and then I might not include it because you're supposed to wait, please. Okay.
This isn't the West Side Story song, right? The somewhere we'll find a new way of living. No? That's not it?
I don't know. We're going to know.
Do you not know that song?
That's from... was it from?
West Side Story.
West Side Story?
Yeah. It's Leonard Bernstein. Well,
let's find out, shall we?
I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay.
We speak, but the words we say mean nothing. We smile, but the smiles we gave are wanting. We look upon each other's eyes.
Ooh.
No spark, no glow, no real signs, but we both know this is all for sure. Sometime, somewhere, we could show the world we have each other. Sometime, somewhere, we need not hide our feelings. We just keep on believing that we won't have the time together.
This is a cool piece. So you guys are saying this is from Ryan Biabe? Is that who composed this? Is this from a musical? So it says composed by our very own. Okay, so it's an original piece. I mean, it sounds like it's from a musical. And we can hear that Streisand influence a little bit with just that that speaking, singing conversation, just incredibly just sexy smooth between the chest voice and head voice. It's just elegant all the way through every time.
Yeah, there's a touch of a little bit of a jazz delivery in this so far.
Yeah, I agree. I hear that as well. No, she sounds awesome.
Definitely from the Streisand camp, though. You can. They're one and the same. Yeah.
Would be free at last to say the words we've hungered to say, and we have to worry. We smile, won't say sorry. One look and we have guessed our fears sometime we'll turn to forever, for all time, somewhere would not be just one place, but everywhere. Sometime, somewhere, we just have
I can't get over her ability to just increase and decrease air pressure with just the volume swells and crescendos, decrescendo. It's just without sacrificing even the vibrato will like fade with it. The vowel doesn't change. The pitch stays right on. There's so much behind those moments because if you can imagine, you got air pressure coming underneath the folds. They're vibrating at the speed you want, and then you're cultivating the sound. When you adjust the air pressure, that changes all of the mechanics above because the muscles are responding differently. So to stay with the same formant, the vowel shape, with the same speed of vibrato, with the same pitch, there's so much involved mechanically in executing that, and she just does it throughout the entire song. Exquisite.
Well, it's so smooth. Somebody just asked if we're both okay. Yes, we're okay. Well, first of all, that's a loaded question. In the context that you were referring to, yes, we're okay. So usually for us, either we're rocking out really hard and we're bobbing a lot and moving, or we're just completely still when we're particularly impressed with something. And it's the smoothness of this. It just for lack of a better word, I've used this so many times, but transfixed. It's just under the spell, and I'm just like, it just, it really just transported with a performance like that. And it's like we haven't seen much Regine, like, as people kept saying in the beginning when we first discovered this, like, okay, you got to check out like prime Regine,
right.
Like when and she's amazing still, obviously. So this is definitely prime Regine, and you can see like why she is the queen. That's, and why like all these amazing singers like Maury and Katrina, like down the line just look up to her.
Yeah, and they built their skills off of this. The inspiration leads to working on the craft because you start, the brain starts to see what's possible vocally, and then you build on that. We were just talking about that.
This is a masterful performance.
Yeah,
It's
and we just saw her sing
so
with
easy.
With Leia on Wednesday. If you guys didn't see that, we did the to Leia Salonga reaction Wednesday, and we closed with her singing with Regine, just like from 4 years ago, and it's just same tone, same power, just absolutely fantastic. Which, by the way, Johnny, you don't know this, that was hit by copyright, and we had to remove it from YouTube, and
Shocker.
It is on our Patreon page for free, but only that song. Like everything else was fine. So like whatever. Just
no, Francesca's right. So the babies in the cribs, they're listening to Regina.
Yeah, exactly.
Just infused.
All right, let's hear the end of this.
And she looks not. We like to keep it about the music on this page, but she looks particularly stunning in this performance, I must say. Yes, she's stunning in general, but
I concur.
What a doll.
We just have to be content with stealing glances. Somehow content with saying nothing. Smiles that are always wanting. Go deep inside and hurt because we
That's what I was talking about. Oh my God! Sorry to hear that again. Gosh, that lift. Okay. I mean,
Ridiculous.
good lord. I don't have anything to say. I'm going to set up the next poll for Regine. Entertain the crowd.
Okay. Actually, before I do, I'm getting a weird sound thing. It's like a weird artifact sound. I don't know. Should I call back? Like, talk for a second.
Check 1 2. Is it happening just when I'm speaking?
Yeah.
Are
when you're
are you
speaking.
all getting that?
It's like
Try it. Yeah, try disconnecting. Just call back. See if it gets rid of it. I
Okay,
will set up
alright.
the poll. All right. So second song for Regine. I don't even know if I have to bother asking this because I'm pretty sure y'all are going to say A Piece of Sky because I've seen it in the chat 1,000 times. But that is one of the options. We also have Shine. The 2020 version, I guess, was requested. We have Where Do I Begin? And The Greatest Love of All. And I know you guys were also asking about Regine and Maury singing together the Mariah Carey medley. We are going to do that, not today, but that is being saved for a Maury day. We're going to bring Regine in as a duet for that. Did that fix your audio?
Yeah. So apparently, Regine broke my computer with that performance. So
It was just too much.
it's just
Okay.
too powerful that my computer doesn't have enough CPU to really support something like that. That was ridiculous. I know we're moving on, but can I just take a second just to? Okay. All right.
I thought you were going to say something. You needed a moment of silence. I understand.
No, I needed a moment to reflect on that. That's just stupid good. That's like like, what am I
Okay.
doing with my life good? You know, like, it just makes you rethink everything.
Why do you bother with what you're doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are back to Sir Jed. This is from September 18th, 2011, Hollywood. And this is, what is this song? Do I have the right one? Go the Distance? Does this one look right to you guys? Here, I'm going to hit play for a second.
I love you too! Alright, here we go. Uy,
Let's see if this is the
I
right
love
song.
you too, pare.
So apparently people knew about him before we did, which is just crazy.
Just by a little bit. So we were told this was a good one. Is this a good one to go on? It's a fan cam, which we love because they tend to not get copyright. So we're okay with that.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't sound the best, but I'd rather have it up there and not sound
delayed, so I don't know.
100%.
All right, well, I'm going to hit play. We'll keep going with this one.
Para po sa inyo lahat. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where our heroes will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps singing, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I'll let freedom. It'll be worth my while.
I'm so glad we're watching this one. I'm sure there's other versions of this, but when you have a fan cam capture the essence of what's possible, it just makes it that much more impressive. It's like that person just making coffee in their kitchen, just belting out and just capturing it on an iPhone or whatever. Was iPhones even around at this time? I think it's 2011. The quality of microphones on a fan cam is just junk, and he sounds amazing.
You know how many bad performances that I've had that I've blamed on the fan cam or an iPhone? It's like, just the
it sounded amazing live.
God, obviously that's debunked.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's got a great voice, man.
And that belt tone going into the head voice back and forth. Oh, so good. I'm sorry for pausing again. I was just reminded of what I think you said, Johnny, that you read in the chat. That musical theater background, you could hear it here. There's a little bit of that, just the vibrato, the pacing of things. There's that element to it that is just super cool. So.
It will lead me to you, and 1,000 years will be worth the wait. It may take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through, and I won't look back. I can go the distance, I will stay on track. No one is standing. It's a dark slow, but I won't be slow till I go the distance. And my journey is complete. But the lonely glory is gone and gone, for a hero's recognition by his heart. Want to see those hands up in the air? Oh, yeah.
Follow your instruction.
Up in the air, yeah. I wanna feel your love. That's right. Para po sa inyong lahat ito. All you have to do is just believe. Here we go. I believe in the impossible. If I reach deep within my heart, overcome any obstacle that the dream is all apart. You see, I try to
voice.
I love
he
the
is
theatrical element that's in there that works still with that pop feel for sure. There's, like you were saying earlier, it translates really well. Like he's still able to have a delivery that fits the vibe of the song, but you have like these chops borrowed from a different genre in a sense that I think overlaps really well.
Yeah, like sometimes the train singers, which we love, this isn't a put down, but sometimes it's so good it's almost like disconnected at times because it's like, it's missing that conversational aspect that popular music have. And I think that's why they call it popular music, because it's like it kind of speaks to the people. It's like we can relate a little bit to it a little bit more than somebody that's just amazingly trained, that's just so far above.
Right.
And this one. Yeah, he does. He's got those chops, but he also has that relatability in his singing, and he can sing those pop songs. And this song too, not for nothing, is not an easy song to sing. I mean, this is so for a typical male voice, if you're hanging around, F sharp, G, A, A4, those are high notes.
Yeah,
those are
so
generally pretty high notes for a male voice.
Oh, wait a minute, my camera froze. My hands are up here. Whose hands are those on the keyboard?
It's so funny that it's a completely different color too.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
You have a tan in the pen.
No, that's not me. All right. Well, I was going to show you the notes on the piano, but that camera's obviously frozen. Never mind. Go on.
So, I mean, usually, if you're a songwriter and you have a little compassion, you'll hint at those notes. You'll have
right,
da, 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 and then you can kind of like go back down to like a C or a D or something a little bit more easier to handle. But I mean, this song was just living in those high notes, and then he's going up to like a C5, C sharp at one point. He went up to. I mean, he's legit.
And zero sacrifice to tone. There didn't have like a yelly quality, everything like that. And he's on stage, he's moving around, engaged, everything just all the way across. I mean, what a performer.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment of riches as far as talent goes in the Philippines, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself for having so much, not sharing the wealth a little bit.
It looks like you're back. Sorry, I don't know why Johnny's
delayed.
Yeah, well, it was skipping really weird. I think somebody suggests that Buddy was taking over. I think AI is trying to cut you out.
Apparently.
But I think we're good. While we're stopped here real quick before we start the next song, thank you so much, Super Chat, to Denise. Thank you for making Filipino Fridays possible. That goes two ways, so thank you very much. We appreciate your support. Okay.
Gerard, I don't know if I remember my song Halo, but check it out, everybody. It's been so long since I've even heard it.
Wait.
Hey, you wrote on that.
I did? Yes. Oh, I love that song.
That's the
Something in the Arms. Something Halo. I wrote the lyrics to that like 10 years ago. I don't remember it.
Feel the warmth inside your halo.
That's right.
Heaven. I don't know the words to my own song. It's a nice song. You should check it out.
It is. It's so good
because we won't get copyrighted.
It's so good we didn't bother to memorize it. But
I played the whole thing because I won't slap us with a copyright infringement.
I will dispute that. Okay. So we have Say You'll Never Go with Jason D, of course, JR. Have we heard JR before? That name sounds familiar. Daryl Ong, we know, and then Eric Santos, who is going to be someone who we are reacting to next week, along with, I saw this being asked in the chat, KZ is making a return.
Oh, yes.
And we are absolutely featuring Close to You. We need to see her full trumpet skills. That's why we selected her. So next week will be Eric Santos, KZ, and who's the other one that we selected? While we're on it, might as well tell ya. It is, I think it's a girl band, G22. I'm pretty sure it's like a female band. Vocalist. I don't know if they play any musicians. But so Eric Santos, G22, and KZ next week, and then we'll do another viral song as well. So that'll be next week. Okay, let's go. Say you'll
Somebody
never
said I look
go.
like Jimmy Neutron. Do you see it?
What?
Somebody
They
said
say
I look
you
like
look
Jimmy
like
Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron. I was wondering what you were doing on your phone.
It's kind of hard to see.
I guess if you in cartoon form, maybe.
The hair's a little bit higher than mine, but I can see where you're going with that.
Moving on.
Say you'll never go.
Nice.
Say you'll never go out my way. Say you'll never go. For we can still go on and make it through.
I can already see. This goes back to what I was saying before. Take 4 random Filipino male singers, throw them together, and you have a brand new band that should take over the world. I can already see it happening.
I know it sounds like a very blanket statement to be like they're all good singers, but are they? Aren't they? It really, I really haven't seen proof otherwise. I mean, everybody's like,
God. All right, sorry. I'll keep going here.
one after another. It's just
Oh, and it's G22, not G22. I can't even pronounce numbers correctly on the show. It's G22.
How can I make it through the day without you? You have been so much a part of me, and if you go, I'll never know what to do. How can I carry on my way? The memories, when all that is left is a pain in our history. Why should I live my life today? I can't live out on my own and just forget the love you've always shown and accept the fate of my condition. Please don't ever go, for I can't live my life alone. Say you'll never go. Say you'll never go out my way. Say you'll never go. For we could still go on and make it through. Just say you'll never go. Say you'll never go
Their harmony choices, there's just a little tension. That's so much more difficult to do than just like a straight up like third or fifth. I wish my piano was. Hold on,
I have
let me
piano.
reset my camera. Yeah, but we can't see what you're doing. nobody cares what you're doing on the piano. They came here for my skills.
People often rave about your piano skills. That's true.
Hold on. Hopefully I could reset this. 'Cause I just want to show you what you're hearing a little bit. I mean, Johnny, if you can tell me the actual notes, but what I mean by tension. Wait.
I'd have to hear the part again.
Wait, where is my...
What's happening right now?
I'm trying to get my camera to work. Hold on.
This is the professional part of our show, everybody.
It really is. Why isn't it?
I can't with
Hold
your
on.
bickering.
Well, I look
Me neither,
ridiculous.
Mylene. Oh,
there we go.
how dare you use my cat? Cover your image up.
Oh, I had it. Look, it's my hands this time. They're real. Okay, so let's play that part. I mean, there's a lot.
That's modulating all over the place.
Yeah. So it's hard to even. Oh, you just
also,
froze. All right, there we go. So if we just simplify it, so what?
Do that again. I feel like it's not quite in. It's like a little sharp or a little flat. It's like somewhere in the middle. But
Hold
do
on.
it again. Yeah. That's why I was having a hard time picking it out, because it's I don't know what it is. Maybe the tape. Do people use that word tape? The tape is sped up or something a little.
Yeah, well, they may have sang to something a little outside of the exact Western scale, right?
Yeah.
Or tuning, I should say.
Yeah.
Not Western scale, but
Yeah.
the tuning of it. So if I just play C, right? So you got these three notes, you got the root, the third, and the fifth. So this is like the really commonality, harmony sits there.
Mm-hmm.
When they go to like a sus4, it gives just a little bit of attention, or maybe it would be like, what would be a good example?
I think do the triad,
Right.
and then add a major seventh, which is usually a B on top, but you can do it.
Oh,
you can
put it
choose the
right
B and
here.
put it-
Yes. So here's the
check
triad,
that out.
and then if you add this, that gives it like a cool tension. So their choices, whether in regular tuning or not, they have these moments of tension that just, it makes it feel suspended, and it's like you're waiting for it to resolve. It just gives a really cool feeling as it moves forward.
Yeah, they call those crunchy chords. I call them delicious, and
Crunchy and delicious.
tasty.
All right, let's keep going here.
You know what's not crunchy and delicious? Mushrooms. They're gross and slimy.
How can I make my dream come true without you? You were the one who gave love to me. You were my fantasy. I can't live my life alone and just forget the love you've always shown, and accept the fate of my condition. Please don't ever go, for I can't live my life alone. Say you never go. Say you will never go out my way. Yeah. Say you never go. For we can still go on and make it through. Go on and make it through. For we can still go on and make it through. Just say you'll never go. Say you'll never go away.
Johnny, you look transfixed.
I'm transfixed.
I mean,
yeah,
they sound like they have been just working together forever. The way, because individually they all have these amazing skill sets to just take the lead, and you know they had some moments that they allowed for that, but they listened to each other, and we talk about this often when musicians, singers listen to each other and respond. That's that little bit of that jazz element to like kind of read and almost like the illusion of predicting the future of like how to work together. It's just incredibly done.
Yeah, it's not that common, because sometimes when you have these amazing talents that are thrown together, it's like they all want to be the star, and it's like that's just they have the blinders on to what's going on around them, and it's just all about them.
But we said this before too in the Philippines. It's like you're constantly humbled because the guy next door.
Literally, the guy next door,
literally,
your neighbor.
Yeah. So it's like you have to be chill and just accept the fact that you could be amazing, but so are they, and they. So it's just kind of like that process.
These Fridays just take me back to more like the golden eras of music in the West that I remember growing up with, and some of these great groups like, like Boys to Men when they were big, and like all these great singers. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, okay, so we had Boys to Men who are amazing. They're just so awesome. But, it's like there was only like a few, and I can't even think of anybody else off. Like over the groups back then that sang like this, not that many. And it just seems like there's one after another like group singers where they get together and they just meld so great, and they're all like
on
these
the fly.
superstar singers.
Yeah. Amazing.
I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, this doesn't exist now.
Not enough
in our culture.
Not in the mainstream. It doesn't exist enough in the mainstream.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
So we are moving on to the next song, and we have a special guest joining us.
Hi.
Surprise! For those of you who don't know, this is my beautiful daughter, Aurora. Oh, look, you're even in purple. I love it. Hold on, so you can hear. She's going to join us for the last song. Oh, wait a minute. I need that one.
You're confusing me, Dad.
So you guys know what this means, right? It means, and I'm looking at you, Art, and Flory, and Chris. You need, and RJ, if you're here, you need to behave.
And me.
and mostly Johnny.
Hey, Jimmy.
Johnny gets in trouble the most.
Hey, what's up, Aurora?
Did you just call him Jimmy? Is it Jimmy Neutron?
Mm-hmm. I've been watching it for the last hour, so I saw all your weird comments. Very weird comments.
But that's okay. We just
don't be naughty. No naughty.
We don't allow that when Aurora's here. All right, so Johnny, could you quick look at the coffee pages? I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Regine here.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to Vicky and Philo from Down Under. That's my Australian accent.
It's getting better and better every week.
Down Under. Artificial Intelligence Bot, aka Art, thank you so much. And Jessica Monroe, thank you. Vicky and Jessica, thank you so much for the 10 coffees each.
Oh my goodness.
You guys really help out our channel so much.
All right, I believe. Is this the correct one? It's Piece of Sky, Regine. Let me just play a little bit of it if you guys can just confirm real quick.
It all began.
I already like that where the song's setting up. Do we have a good one, guys?
All I
Yes,
see
that's
is-
it. Okay.
Okay,
awesome.
all I saw
Thank
was
you.
"Hello, Little Princess."
They're talking to Johnny.
Okay.
No, they're talking to you, sweetheart. All right, here we go. So this is
Princess.
Regine, Queen Regine from the Philippines. We know it's from.
That from my window I could only see a piece of sky. I stepped outside and looked around. I never dreamed it was so wide, or even half a sky. The time had come. Papa, can you hear me? To try my wings, Papa, are you near me?
Barbara.
Okay.
Even though it seemed at any moment I could fall, I felt the most. Papa, can you see me? Amazing things. Can you understand me? The things you can't imagine if you've never flown at all. Though it's safer to stay on the ground, sometimes with danger lies, they're the sweetest of pleasures I've found. No matter where I go, there'll be memories that tug at my sleeve. But there will also be more to question, yet more to believe. Oh, tell me where is there someone who will turn to look at me and want to share my every sweet imagined possibility?
I like Vocal Friday.
The more I live, the more I learn. The more I learn, the more I realize. The less I know. Each step I take, Papa, I've a voice now. Each page I turn, Papa, I've a choice now. Each mile I travel only means the more I have to go. What's wrong with wanting more? If you can fly and soar with other wings, why settle for just a piece of sky?
Yes.
I can hear you, Papa, I can see you, Papa, I can feel you, Papa, watch me Papa, watch me
Okay. Hold on.
Papa, watch me
Oh my gosh.
That's what we call in the music biz as the alt up.
It sounds like something that Elsa would sing.
It does. What note was she going to at that point?
F sharp 5.
I knew it was a 5 something. That's definitely an up from the original.
There's a lot of papas.
There's a lot of papas. That's from it's from a musical. And the
Did you
emotional.
ever call your dad Papa?
I
Aurora?
wish, but my dad won't let me. I can't even say it in.
Papa.
I can't even say it in in the language that I'm learning right now, which is the first language.
Oh, Latin? Was that what you?
No, it wasn't Latin.
You were
The
trying to learn
Vikings
some.
language. I was learning that
The
language.
Vikings?
Like what Vikings?
Nordic? Some.
Something like that.
What are you learning?
I'm learning. I'm learning with the Vikings, how they talked, and I can't even say it in.
They talked with swords.
Yes. I want to discuss her. So again, showcasing her unendless power source, but a much different delivery this time. Like it had a little more like sass to it, a little more like a little less soft and round, and a little more pointed. And I don't. What words would you describe?
Well, I mean, you're cutting out there a little bit, but it definitely had more that belt tone. There was definitely a little bit of a push, that megaphone kind of sound. Sometimes it leans on a little more hyper nasal, just like purposely having like that cut through tone mixed in. I mean, and it's cool to hear her be able to manipulate her voice, because it became a choice, not just that's the only way I can get that note. I mean, there was an intentional, intensity in her tone, which was awesome.
Jiminy
and
14.
also I wanted to. I forgot to talk about this for the first performances. I forgot to talk about this in the first performance, and also there was touches of it in the beginning. Her ability to sing quietly, I think, is understated and underappreciated. And we know that that's hard because she was the one. Was it her and Maury that did the quiet challenge?
Yes. Wait,
it was her. I think it was. I know it was Maury, but I think was it Regine too?
I think it was.
Where they had to purposely sing quietly the whole time.
which was hysterical.
Yeah, and they acknowledged like this is really hard to do, and I mean she did it, especially in that first song, so effortlessly. But she definitely did it in this one as well.
So I want to address. I agree with all that. Just address a couple things in the chat as well. As far as the Papa Richard thing, so they're asking why Papa. You have to understand. First of all, we have a Papa John in the family that passed, so I like the Papa reserved for him.
For my grandpa.
Yeah. So that's partly why. But also, when she says father with an English accent, father, it's the cutest thing. And I'm a sucker for that.
Father.
So dad, daddy, and father.
Father.
It's just a favorite. That's why.
I also like the super southern accent too.
Oh,
Daddy.
that was Lonnie. It was Lonnie and Maury, not Regine. In the challenge. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for clarifying that. Sorry.
They acknowledged that was really tough, and yeah. Regine, nails it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What a powerhouse. So we do have our bonus viral video here. So this is kind of a new feature, so we're going to do one more, Aurora. This is Rachel. How would you say the last name?
Gabreza.
I'm going with that. It's probably better than what I would have come up
I
with.
also just wanted to say, please stop commenting, because I was reading the comments, and you guys kept going, do Filipino Stranger or something, but we already have them planned. So please...
So what we're saying is we do welcome suggestions,
Well, yeah.
but put them in the comments after the live stream.
Because
She's the boss here.
that covers up what we actually want to see if we were saying something wrong or something, and you guys are just covering that up with spam.
That's right. See, I don't need
So
to
what
say
do I
anything.
play when Aurora gets angry? So do I just play the same
Just go
thing?
up
like
the octave. It's there. It is. It's like it takes care of it. All right, here we go. So the last one for today. So this is Rachel singing Akin Kanalang, which this is the song that Maury sang. This is our first reaction that we ever reacted to with Morissette, which is a ridiculous piece. Hold on, you're pulling on this. It's okay. I'm pretty sure this is the same song. So, it looks like she's just hanging out in a mall. Let's see what we get here. Just in a clothing store? This is definitely a song I thought it was. I know where this goes. We've got like 2 octaves to explore still. So I'm not sure what to expect. Here, maybe we can shift a little bit. So
I'm trying to.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I want you to be comfortable. But then look at all they get to see is your eyebrows.
No, you can see my face.
Okay. All right.
Also, it's I've always noticed this on the side that Johnny's on. So
You have to think opposite. It's that way. No, you're right. That way.
So on this side where Johnny is, oh, thank you for the
Joyce for the super chat.
Super chat. Thank you. But I've always noticed on this side, with Johnny, there's like the black in the background, which always makes that side look better.
Yeah.
Like this side look better.
But it's okay though, because sometimes we need that for copyright issues as a whole. So, I'm gonna do this real quick.
Ow.
Hold on, so I can see a little bit. I want to be able to see you a little better.
Yeah, so this girl's amazing too.
There we go. All right, that'll work. Yeah, so Rachel here is outstanding. Her control, vibrato, just what she's setting up. Like I said, we know what's coming. And the setting is there's no stage, there's no lighting. You guys said she's just like selling like a karaoke machine. This is just like, hey, literally just random people are promoting their product by just sounding amazing. That's all you need.
That's ridiculous.
Let's keep going here. Delicate breathy tone. For clarity, yes, I do know she's not actually there to sell the karaoke machine. I'm just saying they're using that as a technique, allowing for people to use it, which doesn't. But yes, for just to be a random customer and be like, oh yeah, I'll try this insanely difficult song at random with being perfectly on pitch in a terrible acoustic environment. And
the mic can't be that great either.
It can't be.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all. Yeah, she's not prepared for it. She's figuring it out as she goes a little bit. She went for the whistle. Yes.
Wow. I mean, I could tell it is you're saying like in the chat, it's just a typical day in the Philippines, because half the people there, I mean, obviously people are facing her and they're wowed by her. She's fantastic. But then there's the other people just standing in line, looking at their phone. They're so used to it.
I know. You and I would just be like peeking out behind the furniture. Like, what? Who's that? We're like, get their autograph.
Even when she went up to the whistle tone, it took like 5 seconds for people to be like, "Oh, that's good."
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
No,
that's also good.
It's great.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I mean, you could tell she wasn't like prepped for it, right? There's like the most crazy song. You can hear she's searching for some notes. Like, wait, where am I in the piece? But it's so forgiving, given the casual nature of it. It's not like she like prepared the song and on stage and ready to go for it. But in her tone and everything, just so good.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, you can tell it's underprepared, but you can also tell that that's a talent right there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Just being impromptu like that. Okay, well, I'm so glad we're back to TGIFF. So good to be here. Thank you, everyone, for your coffees today, your super chats. Good. We love you guys. Next week, as mentioned earlier, in case you missed it, we are doing Eric Santos G22, not G22. KZ Tandingen, I think I'm saying her last name right. So after the live stream, please leave your comments as to which songs you would like us to do. We already chose one for KZ. We're doing Close to You because we need to see her trumpet skill sets. And then we'll do another viral video after that. So your suggestions are greatly appreciated. Next Thursday, we are reacting in our 1-year anniversary special. We are doing a song from Gigi and from Morissette for that as well. And other Filipino artists on the docket coming up on our Reaction Wednesdays include Katrina on August 14th, SB19 on the 28th, and then we get in September and we're doing another full day dedicated to Morissette and another full day dedicated to Gigi because we can't stay away from y'all.
We can't do it.
So we hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Aurora, for stopping in and making sure everybody's behaving.
Thanks, Aurora.
We hope you have an amazing evening. We love you guys. See you next Friday and hopefully next Thursday too. Bye.
See you guys.